So, hello everyone. Today I wanted to ask about the splitting of the worlds. This is an idea, a concept that Dolores Cannon presented. And the idea is that we're actually splitting into two different worlds. There'll be a 3D world and a 5D world. And I'm finding that, in a sense, that is happening, that a lot of people are living in two different dimensions. There are people that are living in a dimension of fear, and then there are people who are living in a dimension of hope, and they're living side by side each other. So it really does seem that way. And another thing that's interesting is that there's a lot of information out there about what's really going on, about all of these health issues that are happening. And the really interesting thing is that all of the data is not being hidden. It's being censored on different sites, but the data is there on official websites and things like that, so you can search for it. But I often wonder if, depending on the dimension that you're in, maybe if you were in another dimension, you might not be able to see those sites. Maybe they might be blocked, or they might not even exist. So anyway, just was thinking about this, and would like to ask my guides if they have anything to add or to clarify. We are here, Jason. We are the Hathors, and we are always here. And we ask anyone who is interested in contacting us to please contact us. We are always ready to be contacted and ready to talk with you, to discuss with you, to help you through these difficult times. Now, as to your question about the two splitting of the different worlds, it's a very, very complex idea. And Dolores Cannon, yes, she described it in a very accurate way. There is a splitting of the world. There are two different dimensions. And it's a very complex thing from your viewpoint. From our viewpoint, we've gone through it ourselves, so it's something that if you experience it directly, then you truly understand. If you haven't experienced it directly, to think about it logically is quite difficult for you at the moment. But we will try to explain it the best we can, and we say that it's difficult. It's not a judgment on you. It's just some things need to be experienced to actually be truly understood, and that is all we mean by it. But yes, your world is splitting into two different dimensions, and people are choosing where they truly want to live. And this is a beautiful, beautiful time, because people have the choice. They have absolute and utter free will to choose the path that they will go on. And there's no right or wrong either way. This is just a choice. It's a life choice. And most of you have, some of you will not like to hear this, but most of you have already made this choice before you were born into this life. You chose, or already have chosen, and you knew which choice you would choose. A lot of your life on earth is not necessarily the choices that you make, but the experiences that you have. You're watching a movie, and it's more about how you react to the different characters. Our guide here, our channel here, our guide, sometimes we feel like he's our guide as well. We are learning as much from you as you are learning from us. Our channel often finds it difficult to watch movies, and the reason he finds it difficult to watch movies is because, especially if there's a fight scene, then he might feel anger or hatred towards the bad guy, and the bad guy is getting attacked, and so he might feel a rush of excitement, like that the evil is losing and that the good is winning, but then afterwards, he has to forgive himself for getting into that place, because your consciousness doesn't understand reality and not reality, like a movie and an actual thing that happened to you. So, and whatever you give out, you get back. So that hatred that you feel, or that anger, or that feeling of this person's getting attacked, and you feel good about it, that's going to come right back at you. And And so our channel here, he finds it difficult because he also has to, after he watches a scene like that, he has to go back and forgive himself and forgive the person and try to understand where they're coming from. So he finds it easier just to not watch. Sorry, to make a long story short, or to make a short story long. Now, yes, so back to our topic. So on this life, it's like watching that movie. It's about how you react and how you interact with this illusion that you see before you. Because it is an illusion, just like the TV is an illusion. But your feelings are real. These are the real things. And this is what you have to always be careful about. So, the choice, yes, the choice is one way or the other, one dimension or another dimension. And again, there's no judgment on either way. And the choice point was made very easily in your dimension. It was made in a way that everyone would understand. And to answer the question, yes, about the different dimensions, in some of the dimension, in the one dimension, a lot of the information that is available in the other dimension is not available. No matter how much someone might try to search for it, it won't be there. As we see a lot of this on your social media where people are attacking and presenting information. A lot of times, yes, that information appears on your side or on the side of the person that is trying to show this information, but on the other side, sometimes it's blank. It's not really there, and no matter how much they try to search for it, it's not there. So yes, this is a part of the splitting of the dimensions, and yes, part of one of the dimensions. Shall we put it, the third dimension and the fifth dimension. The splitting into the fifth dimension, everything is available. All information is available. All information is light. Nothing can be hidden. Everything is clear. Whereas in the third dimension, there is still a lot that is hidden. It is still a dimension of yin and yang. And whereas the fifth dimension does have that similar aspect of the yin and yang, it's a different aspect. And in the third dimension, many things will still be hidden, and that is part of the third dimension, part of your living in the third dimension. That's part of the game, is trying to look beyond the yin and the yang and to see that they're both one and the same. Yes, so that is our answer. All right, so there you go. So that's the Hathors answer to my question. I hope this helped you as much as it helped me. And anyway, cheers.